Hey guys, welcome back to Kali Linux. Now things might look a little bit different because I'm not using VMware, I'm using VirtualBox for this. Reason being because VMware just keeps crashing over and over again and I can't figure out why. So I'm using VirtualBox as my little backup. So in the last Kali Linux video I did, it was more backtrack, but I did a speed hack, and I did a speed hack on how to hack a brute force an FTP service. Now it wasn't a tutorial, so I'm going to do the tutorial today on how to do it two ways, using the Medusa command line and also xHydra, which is a GUI based brute forcer. So I've got the FTP service running on my Windows machine, so I can connect to it and upload and download files, and I can also, I'm going to use it to brute force. So we're going to be using Medusa, and Medusa's already installed on Kali Linux. So if I type in Medusa, you can see all the parameters come up for it, and all the parameters are going to be used to execute the attack. But first of all, we're going to need a username list and a password list. So you want to go to the home folder here, and I'm going to create, in fact we're just going to go to applications, accessories, and go onto LeafPad. So when we're in LeafPad, we're going to form our little list of username and passwords. So the first one I'm going to make is the username list, and I'm going to use 3 usernames. So I'm going to use root, administrator, I can't type today, administrator, and admin. And I'm going to just use that as my little username list, because if you were using proxies and big long lists of username and passwords for a big mass attack on lots of different FTP services, etc., we would use more. But since I'm only hacking one FTP, I'm just going to use a very small one. And then we're going to create another file and call this the password. So in here is going to be password 321 admin root change me kittens, cats, etc. So this is my password list. I'm going to save that as password.lst, and the LST stands for list, so make sure you save that as LST. Okay, so we've got our username and password list. Now we're going to open up the terminal, and we're going to execute our attack. So I'll explain a few things. So Medusa uses parameters. Now if the -h stands for host, and if it's lowercase it means it's just a single IP address or host name. If it's a capital H, it means you're linked to a file, like a IP list, like our word list for our passwords. So it can try each one in succession. So for our username and password, we're going to use a uppercase because we're linking to a file. If it was just we're trying to brute force one account, we would use lowercase, if that makes sense. So let's start the attack off by doing Medusa -h and then the IP address or the host name of the FTP service. So lowercase because we're only using one address. And then now we're going to do -U because we're going to be linking to a word list. So it's root usernames.lst, and I'll just check to see if that's correct. It's actually username, so just delete that. There we go. And then we're going to do -P, capital P, because we're also linking to another word list. So password is that password.lst, and then we're going to do the service, which is -M, make sure it's uppercase M, and then FTP in lowercase. Press enter, and that will execute the attack against the FTP service. So we'll just give it a couple of minutes. It's multi-threaded, so it does try lots of different combinations at once, which speeds up the attack, obviously. And you can see already that it's found the account. So I didn't want this to be a very long list, but you can see it says here, account found, host 192.168.100, username is root, and the password is password. But however, since FTP can have many users, it will carry on. But obviously we found our account we want, so I'm just going to do Control-C, which will stop the attack, and we've got our account. So if I open up FileZilla, which is, I wonder if FileZilla's on here. Is it on here? Be good if it is. Probably won't be. I don't think it is. Nope. Okay, but we can I'll demonstrate it on my Windows machine. So FileZilla here. So 127.0.0.1 for localhost, the username was root, and the password was password. You can see that it's logged me in. And I can view this, and you can see that. So we've successfully used Medusa to brute force, but if you found that kind of difficult, then we can use something called xHydra instead, which is GUI based. So when you're in the terminal, I'll just show you real quick. So open up a fresh terminal here, type in xHydra, which comes up with this GUI based one. So the target is still a single target for 192.168.0.100. The protocol is FTP. The passwords, will select username list, and you just password list and click that. Try login as the password, try an empty password, and you can see here this is actually our parameter we could just type into the terminal. So number that, those are all your multi-threads. We can see we can use proxies as well. We'll do another tutorial on that, I think. And then when you click on start, it'll start trying to attack the service. So I've got 16 tasks, which is 16 multi-threads, 1 server and 27 login tries, and it's attacking the service FTP. So let's see how this does. So it's trying already, and there we go, it's found it. So it works. It will only show the how many you get. It will only show the ones that do login. So you can see that here we've got root and password. So we can press stop, and we know that that's already the login details. So that's the end of this video tutorial. Thank you for watching. That was how to use xHydra and Medusa to brute force FTP clients. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you again next week. Thanks for watching.